Hello, welcome to another live stream here at the Sim Racers Arms. How are we all? You've all been very busy. Let's see who's in the top fans already. So in the top fans, we've got Galax straight in there. Skeets is in there at number 2. Galax at number 1. Brino at number 3. Video Gamer Guy at number 4. Welcome along, everybody. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. Having a good catch up with each other. What gossip you got? Anybody got any gossip? I'm actually looking forward to Le Mans Ultimate and the hypercar tyre model update that's coming in a week or two. That'll be a good one to test. I drove, got everything working. Touch wood. Shh. Why did you say it out loud? Got everything working. I've got AMS2 working, we think. Today will be a good test, actually. I set a course at Evo Tomato. Spent 9 hours fixing that, got that working. Running very sweet, looks very pretty now. Optimised all the settings. PMR has been optimised, looks very nice. And I've been digging around in the force feedback settings, and I've got a couple of cars very close to the way LMU feels. It's just missing that last little bit of tyre contact with the road, that kind of feedback that you need, that granular stuff. So yeah, it's all looking promising. Today's format is going to be 15 minutes race, no fuel, tyre wear will be on, and 10 minutes of private quali. And lobby's up, everybody. Hi to Galax. Brino. Hello. You pair are having a good catch up. And Video Gamer Guy joined us. Crikes is in there as well. Hello, Crikes. I nearly missed your name in there then. Did the thumbnail draw your attention, Crikes? Is that what it is? I got a feeling Hampus might see that thumbnail and he'll be in as well. And there's a few others on the list. I hope you're all staying safe with the particularly nasty weather in the northern hemisphere that we've been getting. We are actually due some more snow any minute now. I don't think we will, to be honest. I think it's just going to be sleet and rain, but they have predicted snowfall for this evening and Friday. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as much as last time, but hey-ho. Right, so I'm in the middle of moving out, so I don't have my wheel with me right now, so I'll be racing on the controller today. Oh, a blast from the past, eh, Crikes? Time to get destroyed in the midfield. I'm still claiming it as a win, even if I see you on the track, Crikes. I like you, Video Gamer Guy. I was going to read out a joke that entered the Discord, but it's that long, it needs a show of its own. It did make me chuckle at the end. But yeah, go and check out that over on Discord. Formula 1 got interesting towards the end of testing. Couple of things. George Russell seemed very positive about the Mercedes. And also, that Aston Martin has got some very interesting stuff going on. Some very interesting designs, including the nose is different to pretty much every other car on the grid. So that's going to be interesting. More testing in about a week's time, is it? A week and a half's time? So yeah, that's warming up nicely. Of course, you can't tell at the very early test exactly the pace of any of the cars. They keep all the cards close to the chest. But yeah, it's getting rather interesting. Jenson Button to Aston Martin 2. Is he a reserve driver? I thought he'd retired from driving. I've underslept over in and I'm ready to end some racing dreams, mostly mine. Well, I won't be the alien today, that's for sure. That old chestnut. Right, let's just do one final check before we get racing. So 10 minutes, start time at 10 o'clock in the morning, a little bit of weather, medium rubber, private session. In Quali, the race, we're going for a 15-minute race, no +1. Today's date, so expect cold tyres. 4 o'clock start in the afternoon with no time advance, so it should not get dark, and it shouldn't be dark anywhere we visit. That was the other thing I was going to say as well. The nights are drawing out lovely here. It's been probably a week and a half since I started the live stream at 4:30 in the afternoon in the dark, and it's no longer dark. I did notice it last Thursday. I thought, oh, it's still light. I love it when the nights draw out. Right, still got a way to go before the clocks go funny again. I don't know why we still do that funny thing with the clocks. Has anybody got an actual valid answer as to why we still mess about with the clocks forwards and backwards in lots of countries in Europe? We're no longer in the war. The war was a very long time ago. Can somebody let somebody know? We will not be stopping for refueling. Fuel is off. Medium rubber again. We'll have 3 track penalties. We're tightening up the track penalties today. Ranking is off. I joined a lobby about 2 hours ago just to test the live stream because a few more things have been changed, and I had a big 7-second glitch in the middle of it, which was a bit interesting. Fuel is off. Tyre wear is on. Let's get rolling around. If you've got any requests for combinations, car track combinations, please put them in chat. Just remember, we can't have, well, I avoid DLC cars because not everybody's got them, but any track in the catalogue you can have. We're getting very, very close to releasing the Sim Racers Randomizer as well. That is likely to be coming this week in theory. Onto Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi, tomato. Anthony Davison from Sim to Development Driver for Merck. Oh, okay. JB's an advisor to the team, like he did with Williams. Thank you for the update, Video Gamer Guy. Galax, can we drive later the DPI on Sebring? We certainly can, as long as it's not DLC, and I don't think it is it? The DPI. I'll have to double check. Hang on, I can check now. DPI. I don't think it is it? Doobie-doo. Right, let's get going. I should have a setup already. Yeah, so yeah, I was driving at Nürburgring in somebody else's lobby about an hour and a half ago, and on it was 7 laps in total on the start of lap 6. Just after I got around the first bend, I had a 7-second freeze, visual freeze. The force feedback and the audio continued in the background, but the screen froze, and there was literally no obvious things happening in Task Manager or anything, so it was a bit weird. I just remembered I forgot to start off a couple of things. You know what? Tonight I'm not gonna start my my scripts in the background. We're gonna trust that everything's gonna work lovely. Yeah, I'll double check afterwards, Video Gamer Guy. I can't remember. DPI is DLC. I'm pretty. Yeah, you know, I couldn't remember. I didn't think it was. But, if that's the case, Galax, DPI is base game. We'll find out at the end of this when we're setting up the next race. I'll have a little look. I've got it in my spreadsheet and it says it isn't DLC, but I may have got that wrong. So we'll wait and see. So when I set this PC up and had issues with, in the very early days of this PC, which is a few years back now, I had issues with Automobility 2 and a few other games. So I, as you do, search YouTube, find a few optimization videos and optimize them, and then my settings have changed a little bit over the years. But the one thing that I remember turning off, because it was advised to turn off at the time, was the G-Sync compatibility. Yeah, all these screens are G-Sync compatible. So I've been down the rabbit hole of optimizing all of the regular games, but with some frame limiting software running in the background. So even though it says 90 FPS at the top of the screen, we shouldn't get any or very little screen tearing, because that was the one thing that used to really bug me, but I lived with it because I was getting a decent frame rate. I keep forgetting this is a sweeping corner, and then I put my foot down in the wrong place and we get rotation. So yeah, I've been through the rabbit hole of optimising AC Evo Tomato Tomato. Once I got the damn thing working, that was driving me to absolute distraction on Friday. I spent 9 hours fixing that on Friday night and Saturday. And it kind of fixed itself in a weird way. And those are the problems. When they fix themselves, I hate it, because I like to know what's fixed it and what I changed to make it work. Luckily, I've got a log of pretty much everything I was doing, so I can go back in. I'm a bit weird that way. It's my OCD. It's my ADH OCD. Missed the turning again. Not driving this very well today. Pete Smith's in the house. King Kodiak's in the house. Hello, everybody. Have you had a mock chop? I certainly have. The missus asked me to look under the rear of the car while she got the lawnmower out, and she started it up. So that was a cheap haircut. I can't cope with it when it starts curling around my ears and getting in my eyes. That's when I know it's time to have a haircut. Thank you for noticing, Kodiak. The wife didn't notice. Awful. Yeah, too keen on the throttle. I'm out to practice. I haven't driven since Thursday last week. Yeah, they're driving excuses out of the way. I was really hoping to go to Donington Park this week, but it's closed to private testing this week. I don't know for sure, but I think there's some British touring cars there having a very, very extremely private session before the launch in about 4 weeks' time. I did phone up Donington head office, and the immortal words very nearly left my mouth of, "Don't you know who I am?" Oi, hello, where was you going? first testing session starts at Alton Park next week. Is it public viewings testing or is it private? Like I say, Donington and Silverstone have had a lot of no public access testing sessions. Silverstone was mainly the Formula 1 last week, and I think they've got a private testing session at Silverstone next week, I think it is. Public, I have a fuse. Yeah. It's that time of the year where all the cars that have been built over the winter period are getting their initial setup and shakedowns, and obviously they don't want people sticking camera lenses where it's not beneficial to them. With new parts and ideas and liveries and. I was going to email the guy who got the 2 McLarens and just see if I could, if he would like to invite me as his one of these media creators, just so I could try and get some exclusives. The trouble is, I've only met him twice, and I think it's a bit cheeky, really. Don't ask, you don't get. Yeah, I've been to Donington. I went for one of the very early track days, and the YouTuber Mark McCann was there doing a piece with another YouTuber. They were driving some tatty old mini hatchbacks around, not minis, but small hatchbacks around, a Fiat Panda and something else. I can't remember what it was. Why do I keep missing that? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I could have knocked Crikes off the top spot if I'd have kept that one going. We need to take advantage of Crikes while he's not on his steering wheel. When was my first ever visit to a track? Now, when you say track, do you mean like racetrack like this, or do you mean any racetrack? Because I was being taken to short ovals when I was a baby. Any and all. So yeah, literally about 3. What would it have been? No, it would have been about 4 months, 6 months after I was born. I went to my first short oval track. Not that I can remember that, because my father was still racing when I was born. Then the earliest memory of being at a racetrack was when I was about 2 years old, being carried by my father through the paddock. And again, that was a short oval. And then the very first racetrack, as we call them racetracks, was probably Donington when I was about 10. That's the earliest I can remember seeing an actual. And around the same time, it was Mallory Park as well. So Donington and Mallory were the very first ones. And then when I was 13, I went to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Those were the days. Weaned on proper petrol fumes. Proper leaded petrol fumes I was weaned on. Never did me any harm. Never did me any harm. Crikes, on a controller there is only vibration on braking and gear shifts, but not on rear slide. Wish I had some feedback here. Right, you're imaginative enough to make it up in your head. I know you are. Peter Smith, I hope Plato sticks to the format of testing at Alton every car. Every car he's driven is always tested there. Would be cool to get an early look at the Merc. Indeed it would, Peter. Right, ready up everybody. I'll go on the 3. Sorry, on the 2. Or even the 1. Galax, I put the vibration off on the controller gripes. Video Gamer Guy, I think Plato will be based out of Wellingborough, so probably Silverstone at a guess. Yeah, potentially. Although Alton Park is ooh, that's a tough one. I was going to say probably the better track for testing the British touring cars. But when you think of the tracks that they go to, it's a split between the two, really. Probably somewhere like Brands is a better testing track, or Donington, for British touring car, just because of the sweeping bends and the challenges. Alton Park is just so fast and flowy. Here we go. Right, let's see how we get on with the new settings, game settings, live stream settings. The quality should be slightly better on the live stream itself. Understeer. Oh, we've interlocked. Oh. I was coming through, Crikes. Did you notice? Oh, I've lost it now. Now it's your turn. Oh, he's getting away. I forgot you was on controller, Crikes. I didn't even think it was you. I saw the wheels on the car in front of me having a flicker around. I thought somebody's on a controller in front of me. And even though you've just told me that you were on controller, I completely forgot. I actually thought it was Galax in front of me. I was trying to give loads of room as well, but the understeer just kicked in. Oh, just had a frame spike. Video Gamer Guy remembers Roman Grosjean. I'm locked up now. No! I was doing so well. Until I wasn't. I wouldn't mind, but I have the feeling in my waters that I can probably catch the black flag. I don't think I can pass him. He's got very good smooth speed through a lot of these sections. understeer. Too aggressive on the way in. Oh, big mistake. Pick your foot in. Have we got to do all that gaining again now? Here we go. I thought I would try third gear through there. I just about had enough momentum to carry that gear. Right, now we're a little bit closer. We just need to keep it steady and try and let the tyres rest a little bit. Oh, another frame spike. Well, the tyres aren't bad actually. On forced error. Puts us level. We can't go side by side through this one. We can get underneath him here. And we're through. You're getting soaked from the radiator. Well, my feet have been freezing cold for days now while I've been in here. Not too bad in the house. It's a bit toasty now. Pussy's closing in. I knew he'd be here. He'd see that thumbnail and go, I'm having some of that. Crikes, he's dropping back. He's struggling on the controller. We are not going to last 7 minutes with hampers closing in. Another little frame spike. Getting a bit wild through this section. Oh, full on sliding. Hampus is past the black flag. That was silly. It won't be long now. We'll do some gentle defending from Hampus, but it's all in vain. Here he comes, massive slipstream as well. Oh, he's gone for it. I didn't expect that. Nearly contact. How fast is through there? You can get a bit away with a bit of corner cutting on this version of the track. So when we're on the start-finish rate, if I remember, I will give a very quick summary, if I can, of my system performance, mainly for my reference, but if somebody's interested out there, I'm running a 12th Gen i7 and a 30AC with 32 gigs of RAM. Another little frame spike. It's not affecting the image by the looks of it. Or the frame rate. Only dropping like one frame every now and again. So we are at 37% CPU, 42% RAM, 48% GPU, so we could still go higher on some of the game settings by the looks of it. And plus he's settling into a very steady pull away from me now. Cannot stay with him. I have just realised I'm turning a little bit early for some of the midsection corners. Oh, look at the gap he's just pulled out on this lap. And because my feet have been absolutely freezing in there today, I'm wearing some fancy socks that were bought a long time ago for me, and I realise they're probably pretty warm because of the way they're constructed, and my feet are absolutely sweating. So them are going to have to come off in a minute. The other thing I found out during my testing with AMS2 in particular is putting it into monitor view really impacts frame rate when you can return back to the race. Something to do with the way it handles information in RAM. So we won't be watching anybody else when I go for a BRB. We'll have to just park the car on the track somewhere and sit and watch. Everybody's jealous, Peter, that you've got your own personal little sim rig sauna going on. Oh, you can really cut those corners. I don't think it's helping me, but interesting little experiment. Oh, we're in trouble now. I made two major mistakes there. Oh, hello, wobble on the way in. Why am I changing to second there? If I was smoother and stayed in third, we'd be better through that double right-hander. Oh, mega understeer again. Black flag's getting excited, he's getting closer. Right, it's last lap, it's 15 minutes without +1. We do a +1 on a Thursday. So we've got 40 something seconds of this race left, so definitely not going to get around for another one. Hampus is floating it around this corner. Hi RTG! If you haven't already, please consider giving the live stream a bit of a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Wrong gear, Matt. I saw him looking. Oh, that was close. He's coming. Oh, he wanted it. Oh, second, we survived. Right. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Well done, Hampus. Just because the thumbnail and the title mentions aliens, it didn't mean to say you could come in, Hampus. Only kidding. Great to have you on board. Say hi in chat when you get a second, Hampus. I'm sure everybody wants to say hello to you. Right, let's catch up with chat as well. King Kodiak has his first visit to Mallory Park this year. I presume that's for commentating, King Kodiak. I do like Mallory's an underestimated track. There's some real challenges there. I think it's too dangerous for anything quicker than a... Yeah, I don't think British touring cars or TCR... TCR you might just about get round there. But I think they'd be carrying that much speed at down the back straight into the S's. I think it'll be a bit too dangerous. So really it's still going to stay a club track, club racing track. Where it's really underestimated. Gerard's is so... You kind of set the car up and get it leaning on the suspension and you just keep it going. And just hope that you don't overcook it on the way out. Plus the camber changes a little bit on the exit of Gerard's. And the hairpins are a right pain in the backside. Still a lot of fun. Get a lot of overtakes into the hairpin. It's a good motorbike track. Well done, everybody. Well done, Hampus. Well done, the Weirdo in second. The Black Flag in second. Crikes in fourth. Video Gamer Guy in fifth. Hamburger in sixth. Brino in seventh. What are we doing next, everybody? We're going to have a look for the DPI, and I forgot where we said we might go with that. We'll see if the car's available first. Let's have a look. DPI. No, sorry, Galax. It's DLC, as signified by the star next to it. So the nearest thing we've got to those that are base game is the P2s, I think it is. The trouble is, if we have that one, the Sigma is so fast. And where did you say you wanted to go, Galax? Sebring. We could do these at Sebring, although that's a more balanced. No, we'll give this a go, and I'll give that a go. At Sebring, is there a different livery? I don't think there is on this car, is there? Oh, there is. Sebring. There you go. Jobs are good. Crikes has never been to a racetrack. What's the nearest one to you, Crikes? Because there are a handful of decent racetracks in France, and I can't think where the nearest one to you would be, because you're in the south, aren't you? You need to go, Crikes. Depending on your age, you're probably. I still think, actually, I'm going to change that statement. I still think, regardless of your age, new race, everybody, going to a classic race meeting is probably better. Just because you get to see the cars move around a little bit more, and the smell is completely different at a classic show or race. Pete Smith, I love and hate this track. I'm in Discord chat. I don't bite, but I talk bollocks and swear a lot. Come and join the banter. Yeah, go and join in Peter over in Discord and have a little chat with Peter. Generational battle. Amphus, thank you. Hello, Amphus. Thank you for the decent race. I knew I could gently defend against you, but I knew it was a waste of time because you were just going to fly past me. You were so smooth through most of that circuit. That's where all your speed was. All over the place. I was not too confident on the slides on the controller since there's no vibrations. Everybody saying hello to Hampus. Oh, first yard, 5:15. A little bit later than last week's. Video Gamer Guy. I just had no idea where the brakes were locking. Kept thinking I was going to fall off the track. I don't get it. Yeah, you might have. You know the advanced vehicle setup. You may want to just boost just a little bit the individual force feedback for the car if you can't feel things, because the Caterham's so light. Caterham is definitely one of those cars where you need to learn to brake less, yeah, and if you do need to use second gear, choose where you change down, like I found out to my mistake. Oh, second yard. 16 minutes past 5. We're going for a record here. Priceless, hello, how are you? I like the LMP in any game and in real life, for good reason. The thing with the LMP, like the older LMPs, they still had a bit of movement and character. Whereas the later hypers and stuff like that are very clinical. You don't know Paul Rick. Paul Rick. I know. I was thinking of what's the other track? No, brain's not working, and another yawn's just arrived. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Yeah, exactly, Crikes. Sorry, video gamer guy. Crikes, how far south? Monaco? Video gamer guy, the historics are gorgeous and they tend to be more inviting. Absolutely. And just when you go around the paddock or the pit, the smell as well. It's lovely. Right, I better set this car up, hadn't I? We're at Bumpy Sebring. So I'm not going to go too soft on there, but we're going to go soft on there, and we're going to go one down, and then we're going to go no damage, so don't look at what I'm doing there. That's too high for me, that's too high for me. Preload down a couple of clicks. You're more than welcome to try and copy my setups, but they may not work for your driving style, and sometimes they don't even work for mine. So just putting that out there. I didn't even know this version had got traction control. Circuit de Centage. Crikes has just choked and fell off his chair laughing at the way I pronounced that. And rightly so. I might have a very slightly French sounding surname. But that's as far as it goes. Where's that screen freeze come from? What's going on? What the heck? Well, I'm glad it did it now in Quali and not in the race. So 49 and 28. I think I know what's causing that. The thing is, oh, we did have a GPU spike as well. Ooh. We may have a few more of them today. Because I can't change the setting without doing a restart. Good job it's private Quali. In the Sigma, are you actually centrally seated? Because the dashboard's over to the left. Has anybody else took the Sigma? And are you centrally in the centre of the car? Let's just... ooh, wrong one. Let's just zoom back and see. Yeah. It's supposed to be centrally seated. The pedals are centre. I can't remember the last time I drove this car. I've always found it a little bit kind of wibbly wobbly on the steering. Things we've got ABS and traction control, we'll manually turn them on. It's hypersensitive on the nose and it's kind of swingy. It's probably why I never used to pick it. I always used to pick the other one in the class. At least it's got DRS for in the race. Oh, we got DRS for in the Quali as well. I didn't realise. quite enjoyed Ben Collins driving the new Ferrari Testarossa Tomato. What a car that is. Yeah, so this car needs a revisit from Riser. It kind of just this weird pivot, and it's like it's steering from behind the steering where the front axle is. Can't explain it properly, but it's not quite right. So it gives you the feeling that you're sitting on a spinny chair rather than steering the car. It's the only way I can explain it. Imagine sitting on an office chair that rotates and then holding your hands out in front of you, and that's where it's kind of steering from rather than the front axle. Pivot point is in the wrong place, I think. Whoa, cold tyres, everybody. Shaking the whole rig. We can commit a bit more around there than I thought we could. I noticed a couple of the regulars were in Traction GG's live stream of the new daily races for AC Evo Tomato. Oh, it's very swingy with the DRS open. How am I 9 seconds off the pace? What are the others driving? Is it not this thing? They've gone for the sensible car, have they? I can't seem to get my confidence with this. For good reason, apparently. Pushing too hard now. Feels pretty good on the controller, excellent. I don't know how you're getting that time, to be honest. I just can't summon any time out of this car for some reason. It's not giving me confidence in the air as I need it. If I'm lucky, I might sneak up into 8th temporarily. But I've got to get the last corner right. Famous last one.
You can't park there, Dave.
Ah, yeah. What did I say? Boost to 100. Oh, I forgot about that. It would help. It's so bumpy. My whole rig is rocking like crazy. I'm glad I've got a separate monitor stand. I know that much. Except the last corner where she wants to murder you. Oh! Right, good luck everybody. Oh, more news. Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato is bringing the BMW M2 plus Watkins Glen. The problem is whenever getting into an M Series BMW especially Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato, I just turn it into a drift car. I can't help it. It just kind of happens, right? Boost pressure's where I was missing out. This is where I killed myself as well. Keep an eye on the time, everybody. That circuit I could not pronounce is the closest, and you've never heard of it. Peter Smith think I'm going to do the historic meeting at Alton this year. Maybe a few at Donington too. I think that's what you put. Something magical about historical events. They are just so different to say GT3 or B. Yeah, they are. Really nice atmosphere in the paddock and pit area as well. King Kodiak, that's exactly what I was thinking, King Kodiak. Hampus, where is that bloody shortcut that you found? Keep an eye on the time, everybody. 20 seconds to go. Ready up, ready up, ready up. Thank you for the boost pressure heads up as well, everybody. I forgot about that. N2 is a beautiful car to drive in real life. They do that in real life. It's illegal to go straight. Yeah, well, once I got Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato working and set up properly, literally every car I jumped into, I turned into a drift car. There's something about Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato that makes me just want to put the tail out on every car. And one of the most challenging ones is that Ferrari I mentioned a few weeks ago. Just the handling of it is a bit... You can feel, oh no, I murdered somebody. Oh, another 5 in there. Oh, can't wait for him either. Well, I can. Oh, he's proper wavy with the DRS open. It's the weirdest feeling in the world on this wheel. Hills, hello! Need stability through there, so we're not worried about the DRS. Are you joining us, Pills? Howdy, Matt and all Apex fanatics. It's quite busy today. Oh, look at that, I'm getting top speed now. I weren't getting anywhere near that in Quali. No wonder people were 9 seconds ahead of it. Oh, 7 seconds ahead of me. Whoa, whoa, back end. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Ooh. Oh, it's proper wobbly. Oh dear. Just brushed the curb and it upset the car, an absolute treat. Oh! It looked like he was trying to crash into the apex then. Oh, the black flag and Crike's ahead. I wonder if we can catch on them. They were really quick in the last race at Jerez. Oh, getting it stopped is a bit sketch. Rhino's just taken the lead. Visually it looks like we're gaining, but I don't know whether we actually are. Oh, car behind is thundering behind us. Oh, it's hampered. How can he be that much quicker on the straight? He's going for the apex. I'm still there, Hampus. How did he leave that much space? The skill of the man. Not the skill of both of us, if to be fair, because I could have easily have taken him out. And I was very tempted. Look out, everybody ahead of me. He's coming for you. And he's absolutely flying on zero wing and bucket loads of talent. Did you know Hampus and Crikes have got something very majorly in common? They've got the next generation USB-D port where their left nostril should be, And that's what they plug themselves into the PCs, to be as quick as that. How is he that far ahead of me after half a lap? Because of the USB-D. D for David in his left nostril. That's how Christ has jumped forwards. He was battling with Black Flag for a lap or so, and now he's in third. Feathering the throttle to help the traction control. We've still got half the race to go. Oh no! Hamburger on DRS has taken a trip to the barrier. He's recovered fairly quickly, but bad luck. I would give you one of the "you can't park there" buttons, but you didn't actually park up. He was too busy doing 150 mile an hour backwards. I nearly followed him. Oh, I wanted to go. That backfired. I wanted a slightly later. I wanted a slightly wider entry into that corner. And it just upset the car that enough to frighten me to death. Hello, great big bump. You're a great big bump. Who we got ahead of us? We got the Black Flag. We're getting a few frame spikes at the moment. Mind you, Sebring has always been notoriously heavy hitting on AMS2, but my GPU is still all the way down at 55%. RAM is at 42% and rock solid and steady. CPU is 37%. How did Black Flag get that acceleration out of there? Hello, Apex, my old friend. Oh, where's he going? What happened there? That was weird. Did he turn off traction control or something? You will get better acceleration out the corners with the controlled throttle and no TC. Hampus is chasing down Brino. Right, get your thinking caps on. What do you want to see next? Which car track combo? We need a non-DLC car, but we can have any track as long as it's got the right amount of grid slots. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody, if you haven't already. Please consider joining in.
You can't park there, Dave.
Oh, no rage quitting. Who was that? Sorry, we do not accept rage quitting at the Sim Racers Arms. If the race doesn't go to plan for you, you stick with it and turn it into either a test session or a hot lapping session. Or find somebody close by who can have some close racing with and practice. That's the whole point of these lobbies. It's not a championship. We just like to have a bit of fun with a lot of respectful racing. And I think everybody will agree. that when the respect is high, the fun is higher, because you can have some really close racing. I couldn't press any harder on. I thought it was going to break my brake bit on it. Helps if you get in the right gear. Right, we've found ourselves in fifth. We are closing in on video gaming, but I don't think we're going to get to him in time, especially when I'm making mistakes like that. I'm braking way too much on just before the turning on a couple of these corners. What's going on here? Galax. Well done for saying that the way, Galax. See, I'm going. It keeps tricking me as to where the grip is and how much there is. I've just lost loads of time there. Oh, you're pushing a lot there. Yeah, I definitely can't go through turn one any quicker than that. That was nearly death. Oh, lost all that time to video game guy, and he's put the hammer down. I might have jinxed him. We appear to be closer. I think he's had a problem in that last little chicane. What we got left? A minute left. Oh, we're definitely closer. Tom, how are you? I haven't gelled with this car at all. All good, Tom. How are you? Oh, we just had another little frame hit. Oh man, if I'd have braked a fraction later, we would have been in so much trouble. Peter Smith, you are so generous. Thank you very much indeed. By the way, everybody, if you're not on Discord, both my Fanatec and Race Anywhere affiliate links are now up and running properly. I discovered an issue with the Race Anywhere. Well, actually, I've discovered it a long time ago, but I thought it was fixed, and unbeknown to me, it wasn't. But they're both up and running now. Race Anywhere is very interesting because they sell so many little bits and pieces, not just the big stuff. So go and check out the links. They're in the description down below. They're fairly high up in the description, so you don't have to go hunting for them. Go and have a little look. Especially Race Anywhere. They sell some, like, literally all the little nuts, bolts, corner pieces for your sim rigs. And if you ring up, they could potentially sit. If you're struggling with a custom part, they may be able to help you with a custom part, but I don't want to over advertise that because I don't know what their capacity is for that sort of thing. Cable tidies, screws, bolts, all the way up to motion rigs. They've got a really nice 9,000 UK pound motion rig seat mover. I've had to pass. No, video gamer, the guy is matching pace. I've only took a couple of tenths out of him in the last 2 laps, and I think he's just gained them back. Oh, it is proper scary in the braking zone there. Peter Smith, what are you like? Well done, video gamer guy. I could not catch you. And Hampus, I don't know. It is almost like you're in a different class of car. Tom's still suffering a bit from lingering plague. But I'll see if I can keep up with you. Yeah, please do, Tom. I'm sorry you're still ill. The latest round of the sickness seems to take so long to shift completely. You're struggling to find the lobby. Yeah, it's probably full. Rhino, so close. I nearly became an alien. Well, you're mixing it. You got one either side of you. Video game guy, such a good race, so close on those first laps. Rhino back shortly. No, don't call me Shorty. King Kodiak, what a car! I love that. I just couldn't gel with it. I either need to. Oh, I don't know what I think. I either need to move the seat further back. Yeah, I've got a weird kind of pivot point that's happening. I mean, it was all right once I concentrated and settled in. Was down to the last on lap 1, finished on 10th. Excellent work, King Kodiak. Crikes, DRS is a struggle to handle on controller. I think I'm losing more time using it because I trigger TC because the steering is too sensitive, and yeah, the steering sensitivity is a bit funny in a straight line as well. I've got a really itchy back. What's that about? I definitely can't reach where that is. Where do we go next, everybody? Let me know. You know when you need a ruler. Hang on, there we go. There you go. Proper straight edge, unregular ruler, metal one. That'll do. Straight down the back. Oh, I used to be a bear. No, that didn't quite reach. What the heck? Sorry, everybody. Oh, still didn't reach. Thank you, Peter Smith. You are very, very generous indeed. Bad race. I was texting while driving with a friend, says Galax. Oh, Hampus, that could be my best recovery drive. I tell you what, you was on a completely different level. Peter Smith's loading into AMS2. I think without my spin, this could have been a win, says Gracie, getting back into the groove with his controller. Right, I'm going to jump in very quickly to the randomizer. And it's asking for the Rocco, but I know everybody else is going to go for the others because they're faster. And it wanted we can't do it, but it wanted, where's it gone? It wanted the ST version of Monza. So what we could do is go for the horrendous Curbage of 1991 instead. Cabage. Crikes, did I say ruler correctly in French? Un règle. My pronunciation's probably crap as hell, but did I say it right? Video Gamer Guy, 2 Minute Dead is ridiculous. Yeah, he certainly is. Hamper saying to Crikes, you were gaining on me in the twisty, slower complex before the penultimate corner. Delta was going down there just after I had overtaken. I'm glad you had confidence, Crikes. You did spin there as well. Did you lose your confidence afterwards like I did, or did you maintain it? Right, so we're doing P3s. Mine's a 91. Hampus, I didn't think I did it badly. Almost felt humiliating with you on a... The start of the word was good, but it's like you added an R at the end, which doesn't exist. Okay. It was like 30-something years ago that I learned it. Unregla. Is that it? I can't remember. My brain struggles. You know it does. I do my bestest. An hour and 20 in, everybody. No ABS on no ABS car, it's over. Crikes, I'd like to say because you're on a controller you can. However, because you're an alien, you can't. So learn to live with it. Oh blimey, that my brain's not going to cope even more now. Regal. Look what you got me doing, Crikes. Just shout yes when I've got the right one, Crikes. I'll be waiting all day, won't I? Because I won't get it right. The other basic one when I was at school was a ruler. The book is on the table, and I don't know why, but the monkey was up the tree. Peter, lobby full, probably. Why is somebody voting to kick Video Gamer Guy? Are you voting to kick yourself, Video Gamer Guy? Just give it a couple of laps. You might lose somebody, Peter. Or we could just load up the trucks at Monaco. Oh no! Oh no! So I attempted like the first 3 letters, and then my brain put the handbrake on. I'm a house. Le maison. I remember that one. Je suis une maison. I think that's it. I think Crikes is like uncontrollable now. He's on the floor, banging his fists, tears, screaming, laughing. Here he comes. Just one letter let you down. Crikes, do me a huge favour. Type in French. The monkey's up the tree. Crikes, translate this as well. Bonjour, mon canard. I've probably pronounced it. He's going, what? I don't know whether it's canard or canard. Canard, maybe? Oh, poor Crikes. He's he's fell off his chair again laughing. I was so close. GCSE French for the win. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Hey, there we go. I did threaten it. Without doubt, Peter Smith, without doubt. He'll soon tell me. And welcome everybody to the Sim Racers Arms for a French lesson. You're more than welcome. Oh no, video game god, what are you doing? You habitat in a house in avec. I can't remember what avec is now. Chat. Oh no, poor Crikes, he's not going to be able to drive for tears in his eyes now. And that's why anybody who learns English and speaks it has my utmost respect. Because I just cannot do it the other way around. I can barely speak English myself, see what I mean? Chevelle is not he's not a word. Cheval, yeah. I remember that one. What's the word for duck, Crikes? Canard, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. that was the plan. That's what I was saying earlier, Crikes. Bonjour, mon canard. Translate that, Crikes, into English. Hamburger. Did I hear trucks at Monaco? No, you didn't. I think we need to get rid of a bit of aero. Oh crap. Reading chat. You're telling me some aircraft has ducks on the front of the fuselage? No! Hello, me duck, yeah. Now, what you have to do is say the French phrase, hello, me duck, in a northern Yorkshire accent, and you'll be saying what Yorkshiremen say, hello, me duck. But in French with a Yorkshire accent. My brother-in-law used to do it all the time. It used to crease me up. And he used to do it to French people. Oh, hello, the back one. Need to go through this again first. There was something about cheese as well. I can't remember what the cheese phrase was, and no phrase that I learnt in French lessons was ever going to help me. The main phrases you need are, where's the toilet? And where's McDonald's? You can just say McDonald's. Maybe I am lost. No, Christ, you got to carry on translating for us. Right, because I haven't had a complete screen freeze in the last race or this qualifying session so far, I'm going to get a 5 to 7 second screen freeze in the actual race. So I apologise to anybody that may be affected by that, but I will have witnesses that it weren't my fault. Definitely needs a setup tweak. No wonder my French teacher hated me. I could draw a fleur-de-lis. I just couldn't say it. Oh, we got to be worth more likes than that, everybody. Come on, if you haven't smashed the like button already, come on. You know, you're just a little... Look at that. You can put it towards your calorie deficit. I don't know how much of a calorie it costs to press the like button, but it's not, you know, it's a step in the right direction, especially for somebody like me. That was lovely through there. It's not going to last very long because we've either got sandbaggers going from the back in the race or somebody's just going to dump a fantastic lap in any second now. Talk about a straight line. Oh, too fast. Oh, invalidated. Oh, man. Talk about throwing it away. See, speaking French makes me faster, look. Crikes is going, you call that speaking French? Oh, the one thing I've got is mirrors on as well that I don't normally have on. But that hasn't put extra stress on the GPU or CPU or the RAM. Everything is sitting so sweetly. We'll do another system check at 2 hours in. Oh, look, I'm half a second up and Hamburger's only 3/10 ahead of me. I wonder if I can try and move that frame counter. Uh-oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. I thought we got away with it. It's all over. Right, let's pull over and just try. Too much laughing. It's finished me off. Where's it? Oh dear. I do apologise, everybody. Where's he gone? Oh man. How can I get to that? Thinking. Yes, it hurts when I do that. There's no denying. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, I've lost my mouse. Right. If we show that. And then if we get rid of... Is there anything we can get rid of? No, there isn't. And then if we... Oh, it's proper janky. There we go. Peter, well, through no choice of my own, I'm starting from the back. Wooden spoon is mine, so it can go, yeah. Happy there, gamer guy. Me too. Spent too much time crying with that. Oh, thank you very much for the one like. You know it's not enough. You know what YouTubers are like. Not that I classify myself as a YouTuber, but here I am. We need more. More likes. Come on, everybody. I'm not clicking continue until we get a minimum of 20 likes. And that's a minimum. So we're just going to sit here and look at the leaderboard. Tom, I don't know how you would begin to approach the French for Ayoub lad. Well, that's why I went with hello, hey up me duck, hello me duck. Video game guy. Okay, so risky back of the grid strat, 1 and 0 wings. This can't possibly go wrong. Crikes. P2 getting better. I'm sure Lesmo 2 is flat, but if I miss the turn by 2 centimeters, I'm going, yeah, it is literally quite that, it is literally that critical. Hampus is screaming again, 1 second ahead. 8 at the front. Have we got 20? Oh, there we go. Well done, everybody. I'll continue. I won't hold you to ransom very often. How low are the wings that you lot are running? Hampus is on 8 and 0. 8? How are you on 8 and 0? I don't know how brave I am. It's going to be interesting. That's the weirdest setup I've ever created. Minute to go, everybody. Keep an eye on the time. 8 and 0. I'm doing 1 and 0. I think I'll call the doctor. Yeah, we'll have the hearse parked on the outside of every corner of the track. 12 and 8. Oh, I'm really worried now. So basically what Hampus has just admitted to is he spent the last 4 years, 5 years learning to drive Automobilista 2 with as little wing as possible. Preferably 0. Peter Smith, I'll just be happy to finish. Right, I can't seem to recover spin, so I don't want to change anything. Yeah, same here. Here we go. Video gamer guy, it's all a ploy to get us to crash. Yeah, and it's working. He doesn't need a ploy though. He's already proven that twice. Race number 3, everybody. Here we are at Monza. Historic in the little P3s. Angry little wasps, these things are. Oh, he's pulled over. He's going to go almost from the back and then come flying past us after 2 laps. Oh, hello. Oh, somebody run into each other. I'm coming for you, my canard. Kevin's in the house. Hello, Kevin. My Lord Matt and all in chat. Another frame spike. The problem is I went so low on the wings and it's remarkably stable. But I should have increased my gear ratios. But I'm running out of gear in it. I will do it down this one. The buffeting is real. The speed is real. Don't worry, Crikes, I'll crash and let you pass. That's how generous I am to the whole of the field. Oh! Because we haven't got any, because we've got very little aero on the rear, I'm going to have to push the brake balance forwards. Crikes has got a bit of slick straight. Oh, I can feel that back end. Proper sketchy through there. Another couple of frame spikes. It's getting interesting. Hamburger's gaining on Crikes. Oh, too much curb. Oh dear me, I'm risking it for a biscuit. I mean, this setup is very quick. However, it feels a bit odd going through some of these corners with the back end doing what it's doing. I had 3 attempts to get it turned in there. Yeah, Crikes, how does it feel? In your face, canard. Now, what's it feel like? Shoe on the other foot? I can't do that in French. Hampus is up to 5th already. Don't worry, Crikes. I'll drop it through one of these chicanes in a spectacular fashion. There's snow on the mountains there. I tell you what, it's the smallest touches on the steering wheel to get it through those chicanes. Oh my life. Nearly done it. Hampus must have to take some serious drugs to calm his nerves. These setups are so twitchy and sketchy. I mean, they're quick, but my word. And I didn't go as extreme as he did. Bit quicker still. Oh, another spike. I mean, I've got to admit, this extreme set-off just shows how smooth you have to be. A canard, maybe. Or a fast canard. A rapido canard. Is that Italian and French? For a fast duck. Oh, I nearly got away with it. Oh, we had a feather just to get you through there. I have no confidence through this one. Not till I get to there. And Hampus is gaining at a rate of knots. I am being so cautious at the moment. Oh, I'm not going to survive 6 minutes with the pace that they've got in the mirrors. Run away! Hampus has just took another chunk of time. Stop speaking French to me. He's doing reverse psychology on me, everybody, and it's working. Oh, another spike. What's that all about? wouldn't mind, but if you saw my stats, you'd never believe I'm getting spikes and stuff. Hamburger, you need to hold hampers up us for as long as you can. Oh, I got that all wrong. We were 2/10 up on our quickest time and I've just thrown it all away. Oh! Hampers is getting within slipstream of Cryx now. Short shifting, trying to calm that rear axle. Oh, he's properly in the slipstream of Hamburger, I mean. We know we can be quicker through there, but it's so sketchy at the moment. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we got away with it, but we lost a huge chunk of time. Away we go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you haven't already, please consider smashing the like button. I have no idea how I found myself at the front in this race for quite so long, other than Hampus, the actual one of many aliens in it. Qualified in pole, but pulled over to the side at the start of the race and let everybody filter through. And now he's working his way through for a bit of overtaking practice, I can imagine. We've just got to, we're not going to, the pace is gaining. See, he's took another 10th out of me already. We've got 2 minutes left and he's 2 seconds behind and he's gaining at about just over a second a lap. And I keep making mistakes, especially now the tyres are just starting to show a bit of wear. He must be so rapid through some of these slower sections. That was nice. But I'm still 2/10 down on my quickest. Look at this gap there already. He's still gaining. And another 10th. Oh. My frame rate's just dropping as well for some reason. Quicker than my fastest previous lap, but it's not going to be enough. And keep in mind that he's not even in the slipstream of anybody now, and he's still gaining. Having to be so careful through there. There he is, he's in the mirrors already. I'm sweating. Another 2/10 of down, gone. And I'm a quarter of a second faster than my previous fastest lap. So it just shows how fast he's going. Jump in the lobby if you think you're quick enough to beat the Hampus, the Cryx, occasionally me. Oh, we're in trouble. Look at him now, how did you do that? What? It makes no sense. JJ, hello. My frame rate is dissolving. Oh, he's made a mistake. It was the smallest of mistakes. I'm not going to survive this straight, am I? Let's face it. Oh, we got a back marker. I'm trying to leave room. I'm slithering all over the place. Side draft. Oh, he's very strong in these. Look at the side draft. Oh, that was a dead heat, and I won. He let me have it. He backed off across the line. A dead heat on the leaderboard. Not sure how that works. Thank you, Hampus. What a race. Unbelievable race. 0, 0, 0 on the board. What can you say about that? I think he backed off, if I'm honest. Oh, hello. We had this the other day, didn't we? I've got extra lighting on me. Not enough memory to open this page, it says. You don't believe that for a second. Have we lost the stream? Or have we still got the stream? Did we have a little hiccup in the stream, everybody? Let me know in chat, because I'm not monitoring the actual stream itself. I'm only monitoring chat at the moment. But we just had a bit of a hiccup. I wish I had my scripts running there. So in the top fan leagues, Peter Smith has got the #1 crown, Video Gamer Guy's got the #2 crown, King Kodiak has got #3, Brino in 4th, Craigs in 5th, Hampus in 6th, Galax in 7th, Tom Oback in 8th, and Skeets in 9th. Hello, Skeets. You've been a busy boy, Skeets, on some of the other people's live streams. I saw you in Overtake GG, I think it was yesterday. I didn't get a chance to say hi, I was kind of flicking about and working. Video Gamer Guy, my FPS has halved. That was great fun, great game. Certainly was, Hampus, that was a lot of fun. Video Gamer Guy, well, that was not a good strat. Somebody's trying to kick Video Gamer Guy again. I don't know what you've been doing and saying. What we do next, everybody? Galax, Peter, I hope my early braking wasn't bad for you. Craigs, the first chicane is so hard to not get track limit. I'm precise enough on controller to do it consistently fast. That was exciting. No idea how I'm ahead of VGG. That was a lot of fun. Right, we're going to be really boring and obvious now. We're either going to do GT3s or GT4s. I fancy a bit of GT3. and I found, you know what, I haven't driven the Porsche in ages, so I think I'm going to go Porsche. And I think I fancy, no, I fancy a bit of motorsport in GT3. I don't think we've done it in GT3s. There you go, decision made. I bumped Hamburger, which helped Hampus get past us. Oh, that's not what you're supposed to do. Video game guy had like 20 mile an hour on the straights, then 0 in the corners. Well, you did go 0 on everything. Hampus, I was flying through the first chicane, but not really gaining anywhere else. Yeah, you were so rapid through there. That last lap, you gained a whole second just through the chicanes. Peter Smith, Tom, sorry about the incident at the start. You were invisible until the last second. Kevin, I don't know what you put, but it got retracted. Crikes, it wasn't too bad on braking this car actually. Probably would be better on pedals, but I expect many lockups, but I was fine. Yeah, I have to turn it right, the brake pressure right the way down on the car. Hampus, felt like you could barely touch the brake pedal on this car. Yeah, especially with the low wing setup. Thank you, Kevin. How are you, Kevin? I'll assume manslaughter and not attempted murder. Kept it at 90. Yeah, I have to drop it all the way to 78 or 77 on that car. Excellent work, everybody. New race, number 4. We're going GT3 Gen 1 because it's not DLC. We're going to Mosport. We haven't visited Mosport for a little while on live stream, so it'd be nice to go back. It's so sweet of a track, fast and flowing. All okay, thanks. Another wet day. How's you, says Kevin. Yeah, we were fairly dry, but it started raining a couple of hours ago, just drizzling. But they did rumour that we were going to have some more wintry showers today, but I don't think we've had it yet. I think it starts around now, 6 o'clock, I think they forecast. Looks all right. Brino, what did I miss? Brino, you missed the most incredible race that I managed to win with a dead heat against Hampus, Brino. I mean, if I can't get 30 likes for that thrilling race, I don't know. Well, mainly down to Hampus because he's the one who made it thrilling. Good stuff, Crikes. Yeah, good race. Right, I should have a setup. Oh no, it's an old one. Yeah, I don't know whether that'll work. Oh, do apologise, everybody. I have been sleeping a bit better. Makes a change. Let's see how that runs around this particular track. Private qualifying is on. You've only got yourselves to blame if it all goes wrong. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, it was. It was a rather rapid race. I know that much. It took a lot of concentration with the setup that I ended up with. It wasn't extreme as some of the others. But it felt it. Yes, I'm in the process. Well, actually, now I need to look at. Oh, hello. Porsche back end, swinging round. Before I say what I was going to say, I've now got to have a look at the settings I changed and what may be causing these micro stutters. There's another one there. Couldn't see it. It showed up on the graph. But we're bang on 2 hours in, and we'll do another system update regarding resources and where we're at with my 12th gen i7 and 3080 card. So in the race, the CPU was still sweetly sitting at around 40 something percent. The RAM has barely changed. There's another one of those little spikes. The RAM has barely changed at 47%. I think it's gone up 4% in 2 hours. So something has got a gentle leak on it, but nothing to worry about. So RAM is at 46%. As we're turning way too early for that corner. This is the issue. It really wants to pop the background. And the GPU, whilst in the race, was sitting at around 58%. All the temperatures are fine. CPU's at 45 degrees C, 65 degrees C on the GPU. Whole system temp is 46. Good airflow through it still, even though it does need a bit of a dusting now. I do religiously clean my PC out once a year. Oh, it should really be done twice a year, but it doesn't get too dusty now, to be honest. So as far as the system's going, literally nothing is under stress. So why we're getting these little micro stutters, I don't know. Could be anything. It could be data being sent back to the servers. Could be little communications with Steam. Continued handshakes. I just can't get the hang of this bit in the back end. Oh! Threw it away. Thank you, Galax. See you again soon. Thank you so much for driving with us. We should have been a lot further up the field. We've overcooked that as well. Right, let's get this lap right. Oh, too hard on the brakes on the way in. Scrubbed off way too much momentum. I'll get back to your question in a minute, video game. Anybody got the answer for this behaviour in this corner where it just wants the back end wants to overtake it every single lap? Matt, are you limited FPS to 100 or so? Try limiting it. It's limited to 138 FPS with a third-party piece of software. I used to limit it at 90. The monitor's refresh rate is 144, so I'm just below that, as advised by some homework I did. Wow, I'm clearly in the wrong car. I'm doing it completely wrong. That back end, wow. Yep, there we go. That's my inability to drive a Porsche through that section. So, we will attempt, hope you're excited, we will attempt to do a Wednesday live stream tonight, slightly earlier than we normally do. Probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that, if I can get it tested and verified. And we will be doing a set of course at Evo Tomato, and we'll probably be joining some of the open lobbies. Right, I haven't been leaving it in gear long enough either by the looks of it, like a fool. Just leaving it longer in the rev range up that straight has delivered the time gain that you see. I've been short shifting way too aggressively. Concentrating. Oh, he's doing it again. Come on, come on, come on. Watch, watch, watch. Come on now. Why have you lost that much time? Gained it back again. Oh, just in the top 10. That was hard work. Brino, Mrs. Brino kindly offered to finish cooking so I could take part in this one. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Look where you are, 5th. Oh, we got DeVivo back with us, David Keeley back with us, Hamburger's up there, Go Mike's up there, Brino's up there, Tomo's up there, Peter Smith has put a good time in as well. It's very tight from 3rd down. 3rd to 11th, 1 second. It's going to be interesting. Keep calm, everybody, on the first half of lap 1. Allow a bit of extra space around one another, and we're going to have fun. Kid Kodiak, I find that if I have my browser with the stream up, I get micro stutters, but if I minimise the stream, I don't get stutters. Yeah, I've changed loads of things that I normally do. Yeah, the only other thing I can do, but the trouble is I can't see subscribers' name if I do it. Sometimes if I shrink the viewer down in OBS. The thing is, if I showed you my task manager now, you'd say, why is your machine doing what it's doing? Right, good luck everybody. Race number 4. GT3s at Mosport. Absolutely fantastic, super fast flowing Canadian track. Peter Smith, lower end of the top 10, should be interesting. You're not that low. I definitely class myself as lower end top 10. AZ's in as well. Phil's in, Danny Ray's in again. Welcome along everybody, great to have you all on board. Oh, Mayor's in as well. JJ made it in. I sound oh, Gravy Legs as well. I sound surprised, and Artichi. I sound surprised because sometimes the lobby's that full you just can't get in, although there is at least one space available ready for the next race if you want to get in. I need to drink. Well, I don't want to drink because I don't really want to get up and go to the toilet. Not being lazy. Right, we've been going for nearly 2 hours 20 minutes. We are on race number 4. Crikes. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Why is it a disaster? Crikes. 17th, you're right in the danger zone there. I wouldn't class it as a disaster, but you're right in the danger zone. I don't want to put any pressure on you. I need a solution to have more steering input. Isn't it in edit setup, advanced setup? Oh, no, sorry. Isn't it in steering lock? Try steering lock, Crikes. I know you've only got 20 seconds to go. But I think if you tweak steering lock, I think that gives you a bit more adjustment to your steering input. 10 seconds to go. Ready up, everybody. Right, here we go. Oh, understeer wide. Oh, is that you, video gamer guy, going off? Oh, we've got a big incident ahead. Heavy on the brakes. Trying to be ready for anybody swinging back in front of us. Whoa, the Porsche does want to swing its tail. Oh, we've had a little bomb. I am so tempted to go zero traction control. It's so rapid in the slipstream. Right, we are way too slow through the last sector compared to the boys in front. I keep short shifting as well. Is that all of it? Did you hear the tyre squeal? That's a relatively new sound to AMS2. Whoa, dear. That's better. Little bomb drafting. Oh no. Tomo, living life on the edge. Mega understeer. Oh, they've all got a tremendous pace ahead of me. It's going to be down to mistakes again. And I've just made one. I'm in the wrong gear. Oh, there you go. Tomo's found the problem I was having. The pendulum. The pendulum of death in the Porsche. Here we go. Come on then. Come on. Rev it, baby. I'm not going to be close enough to do anything in the braking zone. Way. Thank you so much for your time and sharing it with me. You will find a very friendly and accommodating community here at the Sim Racers Arms if it's your first time here. Don't be shy, say hi in chat. We've got a very modest Discord channel as well, where everybody helps each other out if they have a problem or want some technical info or they're thinking of buying a piece of kit. There's plenty of advice and opinions over there. Very friendly, safe place to be. Whoa. Didn't think we were going to keep that one. I don't drive the Porsche very often in AMS2. I tend to lean towards the McLaren or the AMG Mercedes. They just suit my driving style a little bit better. I do enjoy the challenges of this Porsche and its balance and handling. Oh, he's got a drive-through. I didn't even see him get that. When did he get that? Oh, hamburgers ahead and DeVivo. I don't think we're going to get on the tail of Hamburger unless he makes mistakes. He's very consistent normally. That was a bit cleaner through there, but slower. We've got to keep half an eye on the mirrors now because don't throw it away. Whoa, I left it way too late to come off the brakes. I might go forward with the brake balance actually just to help it out a little bit. Oh, downshift. Not what you want to do. Brino saying sorry to David. I don't know what happened. It's very kind of you to apologise in chat. Oh, half a second down and I couldn't have been any quicker through the last sector. On this custom force feedback setup, this is so detailed and informative. I knew I was on the dirty section side of the track. It immediately told me there was less grip where I was. I'm running the Daniel Cart version 70 custom force feedback file. Find it on the Riser forum. If it's still available, it may not be. If you do want to try it, just let me know in Discord and I'll share the file. It is on there already, you might have to go digging for it. Don't forget to smash that like button, everybody. Where are we? We're on the podium. And we've got half a race to go now. Do we maintain pace? Try and go a little bit quicker and risk things. Those are the only options at the moment. Oh, that was an awful turn into turn one. done it again. Missed my turn. Right, I can see cars in the mirrors again now. Come on now. No, 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 what a mess that was. Oh, King Kodiak Gaming. This is not a controller-friendly combo. How soon before you set back up, Crikes, on your wheel? I'm not being smooth enough, am I? Nowhere near. Come on, focus and concentrate. Get it tucked in earlier. See, there's the time. Driving it a bit better makes all the difference. Fancy that. Who would have thought that? Sweating buckets. I wonder if Hamburger had made a mistake and he's settled back into the rhythm, because we were a lot closer and I made a whole series of mistakes and he's continued pulling away. So I can only guess he had an issue at some point. Then that coincided his back to form with my falling off of form. Or a trap. Oh, we're living life on the edge there. So much more subtlety in driving AMS2 these days than like a year ago, 18 months ago. Throttle input, brake input especially, very nuanced these days. Long gone are the drift it round every corner. So set to course to Evo Tomato Tomato, as I like to call it. Live stream tomorrow from around 3:30ish UK time, and it'll run till about probably around 5 o'clock. I've got a championship race with the Slipstream gang tomorrow at 7, so I need to get ready for that. I've missed so much of the midweek championship. I've only done one race. And I don't think I can win it now, but there's 3 races left. But I could still get a top 3, I think, if I really drive. Well, I have to get first in every single race that's left, and that's highly unlikely, so more like 5th in the championship this time out, with 4 out of 6 races, or 7 races. And then finalising tomorrow as well the Friday championship with Slipstream over on Discord, link down below. It's going to be an interesting one. I think I'm going to call it the random non-random championship, because I'm going to utilise the Sim Racers Randomizer, but I'm going to be selective. If it comes up with a good suggestion, I'll use that. So it'll be kind of random but not random all at the same time. And we've got a special feature race as well, which will be an off-road race with space for 16 cars, so we might get close to filling that. Right, stay in third until you need the rotation, then drop to second. Carrying too much speed, cost my exit speed. Beats me if this car feels so odd. Which car are you in, Peter? You in the Porsche? I wouldn't say it feels odd. It feels very kind of in line with what I feel in LMU and Assetto Corsa Evo and PMR. Just that it's so more detailed. And the grip level is not, I mean, it's very nearly LMU grip level, if I'm honest. In fact, through that midsection there, I think this has got more grip than LMU. It definitely doesn't feel floaty like everybody keeps saying it does. Floaty was about version 1.4, which is nearly 2 years ago now. Thank you, Booker. Hamburger has disappeared from view because I keep making mistakes. I'm 7/10 off our fastest lap on this final lap. 2 more corners to go. You can really drive it on the rear axle once you've got the hang of it. Get it turned and then balance it. It does feel very 911-y. Well done, Hamburger. Well done, DeVivo. King Kodiak in 4th. Where were all the aliens? I mean, DeVivo's basically the alien in this race. He's 5 seconds ahead of Hamburger. And Hamburger's no slouch. Oh, hello, bit rude. Uh-oh, letting go. Talk about pit manoeuvred. Video Gamer Guy, 47 FPS with constant drops to 9 FPS. Guy and a bow. You know what? It's not just a normal bow, Guy. It's a glittery bow. You're not getting away without a bit of glitter on you. I haven't decided what colour it is yet, but you're getting glitter. I think you might just get rainbow glitter. I enjoyed that one. We spread out really quickly. That was the only problem there. I read as well a headline that McLaren Formula 1 admits rivals set a very high bar in testing. Now, is that some disguise for they're not as quick as they think they are, or is that honesty? Oh, the first race is going to be so interesting this year in Formula 1 with the new spec cars and some of the things some of the teams have been doing to kind of find loopholes in the new regs. Very interesting indeed. King Kodiak, that was one of my best races I've ever done until the green light. Right, what do we want to do next and where do we want to go? I actually fancy something really slip-slidey next. And it can only be one car that can deliver that kind of slip-slidiness. So for the new race, number 5, race number 5, we're going to go old school GT classics, and I'm going for the very subtle, understated Chevrolet Corvette. Where should we go? We need. Let's try. Shall we try the penis track? It's called that for obvious reasons. I'm sorry, and I always struggle with this bit. It's a fact. That's enough for me, says King Kodiak. Have a good evening. Thank you, King Kodiak. By the way, landlord, Bert's fallen asleep again. He hasn't fallen asleep. He's still sobering up from New Year. Bert the doorman, 87 years old, still, after 5 years. He's been celebrating his 87th birthday since I can't remember. He swears to God, and he keeps bringing his... I think he knows a decent forger in the area because he keeps bringing his birth certificate in, and it definitely makes him 87 years old. What else are we going to talk about? Pierre Gasly, well, hang on, what am I reading here? Pierre Gasly expands his motorsport footprint by taking a stake in Tech 3 MotoGP team. I didn't know he was into his motorbikes. KTM Tech 3 is invested in that, has he? It's an interesting move. Oh dear, you've all worn me out. How rude to yawn live on the live stream. Live on the live stream. I'm getting hungry as well now. I might have some of the bar crisps. I've ended up buying another bag of the. I won't put it on camera because the print design is not the best for on camera. Yeah, well, I'll show you. Look, it's silver with black writing on. Can you read what it says? But it's spicy smoked. I can't even say it. Spicy smoked paprika. It's quite nice actually. So you're gonna have to listen to me crunch on these. Might need a human pit stop in a minute. I think I'm all right for another actually. Peter Smith. Oh, I know where I'm going to end up in this race. Oh, but the C3. Sadly, family duties call, as always. See you, folks. No worries, King Kodiak. Have a great rest of your day. Right. Let's get sleep sliding away. This car is notoriously drifty, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be. And with its old school brakes, you have to brake from about 600 meters, 700 meters. Especially on this track when you get up so much speed, you're gonna have to manage the understeer through the sweeping oval sections. I have no idea what I did. I'd love to say I'm famous, but I'm very much not. What browser do you use? I actually use a mixture, but at a bare minimum. So I've got just 3 tabs open on Chrome on the left there, and then I've got Microsoft Edge with just 2 tabs open up there. Little micro stutter again there. Oh, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. And we're on. Oh. I've not touched the throttle yet. Whee! I like it. On cold tyres, it's a lot of fun. This will be really challenging. Brake at the cone. I've turned way too early for there. You know what the problem is? I mean, apart from me being an idiot, the data information above my head is covering the apex of the hairpin. So we're in private Quali. Lovely mountain range, and you've only got your own self to blame if things go horribly wrong in Quali. If we're in the same car, I tend to have open Quali, or if we're in a mixture of cars, especially like the Corvette against the Porsche, this is so fast in a straight line compared to the Porsche. Porsche can get around the twiddly bits a lot easier, but the last thing you need is one of these things thundering up in your mirror in Quali and taking you out in the braking zone because it can't brake in the same distance as the Porsche. Please remember that, everybody. The Corvette simply cannot stop as quick as the Porsche does. And if you're in a Porsche, bear in mind, if you're coming up on one of these Corvettes into a braking zone, they're going to be on the brakes a lot earlier than you expect. Not the first code. Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to move that graphic, that HUD element. We're in the same car. Well, anybody who's picked the Porsche on this track are going to be in for a bit of a shock, because these things will definitely make up time on the bank section. It's doing like 140 something mile an hour in third gear. You started braking yesterday for turn 1. That's probably the best advice you can give anybody. And how do you deal with the understeer around this thing at 140 mile an hour? Braking. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Ooh. Bit of a Scandi flick to get through there. Rotating on throttle. Oh, crikes, it's flying on a controller. Loon Boys tried to join and left. Ooh, hang on. Oh, yep, that will do it. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm such a loser. Why have I got ABS on still? Thought I turned it off. We definitely haven't got traction control on. Such a fun car. Doesn't sound good for the rest of us. Taking a break. Space now available. Not feeling this combo. It's not happening. It's not happening. If you don't brake twice the distance of the cones into turn 1, you are not stopping in this thing. 2 minutes left. We can definitely go quicker. We definitely can't go quicker, quite as quick as Crying's. Right, let's calm the tyres down because they're a bit hot. And then we'll go for one more attempt on a lap. The trouble is when I realise I've only got one more lap to attempt a time, I tend to overdrive it like that. Just going to have to go for it because if we don't build up speed on this bit, we're going to be down on time across the line. Oh, it wants to go. But can you go quicker and keep it on the track? The simple answer is no. You've seen my attempt to go quicker. I don't think I got 1.8 seconds in it. Luckily, I'm mega understeer. Oh no, it's not going to stop again. Oh, this car. It's all over. We're going to have some fun on the way back. Too much fun can be had. Oh, too much grass. That would be a no. You knew it was a no before you asked the question. Are you asking rhetorical questions and not realising they're rhetorical? Yeah. I was hoping to get a lovely drift around the last corner, but overcooked it. And if you watch carefully, when we're behind a car coming down here, when their wheels hit the start-finish line, there's a little puff of dust from the paint. Very clever riser. Tom, looks like I'm not improving. I keep losing it at the tip. Yeah, it's always been my problem. We'll go from the back with a 5 to 10 second hold, I reckon. Yeah, because this is going to be carnage. Lap 1 here with the lightweight Porsche being able to stop a lot later, and these things refusing to stop and turn. Absolute carnage at that point. Did one good lap and can't keep it on the road. Tyre temperatures is the key thing with this car. Right, I predict we'll start with, obviously, then there'll be loads of leading to, and a good handful
You
of,
can't park there, Dave.
and then at some point I will deliver one of those. So that's prediction for race number 5. Right, here we go. Thank you for joining the Sim Racers Arms, everybody. You are very, very welcome indeed. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday, if you're unaware, in AMS2. And on a Wednesday, we do, at the moment, either... Well, we've had a big break, actually, because I've had some tech issues with the PC and software, etc. But Wednesdays, we have been doing previously Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato, Assetto Corsa Rally, and LMU. And in LMU, I've been doing hosted races as well. Tomorrow, we will be back with Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato, and we'll probably be jumping in and out of the open lobbies. We'll infiltrate them and fill them up. I'm really looking forward to getting back into it, but for some reason, I just use Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato, as I like to call it, for drifting purposes. I just love the way that it allows you to drift cars. The driftable cars drift really nicely. We'll do that tomorrow. Kevin, how's the landlady? A little bit stressed this week. More than a few stressful weeks prior to Christmas and after Christmas. So we went out for the day on Sunday. Went for a long drive just so we could like switch off and not answer telephones and stuff. We went up to the northeast coast. Not quite as far as the last time we went up there. So a good long day out. Just a little bit late setting off to come back, really. The risk of locking up. Well, watch the time, everybody. 20 seconds to go. Ready up, ready up, ready up. If you miss the timer, you will get DQ'd. I'm not confident for this. Yeah, that first chicane is going to be an absolute nightmare on that one. Here we go. I'm going on the 1. Cracking start. Somebody else has got an even better one behind. We're gonna get bowling balled into the chicane. You know we are. Brake really early in these beasties. Oh! I was I was first for a split second then. I told you there'd be some of that. There's some more coming in the mirror. Another little micro stutter. I'm going to turn my mirrors off again, I think. Oh, I never moved the HUD element. I can't see the apex. There it is, around the tip of the... You know what. JJ gave it to Crix. Oh, that's really late braking in this thing. Oh, dude. Literally not a clue how we got around there. This is a beast of a machine. have some more understeer, please? Just put it on the bill. I'll pay for it later. Right, it's kicking up the dirt. Oh, it's got to be sketchy. Oh, stay off that grass. Oh, dear, dear, dear. A little bit of something came out. Lovely mountains. I've already said that, I know, but I like a bit of scenery. Oh. We're a fraction closer than we were on the last lap, but not good enough. We're not even close enough to see the little puff of paint dust as he goes across the start-finish line. Another one of those little microsystems. Why is it doing it all of a sudden? I'm distracting that. I can only imagine the Porsche are braking at the first cone and the Corvettes are braking at the white line on the wall, or just after, into that chicane. Oh, Craigs has lost it. Oh, my frame rate's just dived off a cliff. 54 frames per second from 90. Now, it's still drivable, but it's very, very difficult when it drops below 50 to spot braking points and turn-in points. So I'm getting my excuses out of the way now, but you are my witnesses. Top of the screen, top left, you can see the frame rate and the frame rate graph. Ooh, too greedy on throttle. Run away! Sweating. What's that all about? Through the generosity of others, I found myself in the lead. But can we stay there? So we're braking just after that last white mark on the wall. And the Porsche will probably brake at the first cone on the left. That's how much of a difference there is in braking. Hello. Well, I really tell you, this is why I'm still absolutely convinced that this frame rate issue I've been suffering with for so long, especially in AMS2, is some kind of folder filling up and not emptying, because my CPU is sitting at 39%, my RAM is sitting at 43%, it's dropped from 48% that it was earlier, and my GPU, no, don't do that. And my GPU is just trundling at 44%, which it's been doing all day. So why the heck would the frame rate be suffering so bad? It makes no sense whatsoever, other than there's some kind of folder filling up somewhere in the background and being emptied, or not being emptied quickly enough for the textures or whatever it might be. If anybody's got any ideas out there, I know we've got a very, very decent crowd watching today, and I do appreciate that, thank you. If anybody's got any hint or idea as to why in race number 5 we're getting these frame rate slowdowns for no apparent reason, no resource issues, no temperature issues, CPU's at 46 degrees, GPU's at 61. Just makes no sense. Right, Crikes is getting back in the groove. Half the race still to go. Can myself and my tyres survive it? That's the key question there. And if I don't do a restart of AMS2 and Steam at race 3, this is the issue I run into. Always at race 5 or the start of race 6. So it's definitely a build-up of something somewhere that's not being freed up again. Right, this is where we brake. And that's normally where the Porsche would brake. But the Porsche just hasn't got the legs to compete with this on the straights and on the banking. Oh, he's gaining again. Hope to do LMU. I'm going to wait for the tyre update before I do LMU's live stream, and I think that's coming the second week of February. I believe, I might be wrong on that. Don't hit the tyre stack. Oh, it's full of concrete. And the reason this car rotates so easily is the balance of the car. Even though it's got a bonnet or a hood that's a mile long, you could land a 737 on it. The engine is actually tucked deep under the bulkhead. That's why the air scoop is just there. Why did we back off? I'm a bit concerned about the back marker, if I'm completely honest. Probably is. I'm equally concerned about Crikes looming in the mirrors. We're not running out of time quick enough. We may not stay in first, the way Crikes drives. So this car, even though it looks like it's really front heavy, it's actually probably more accurately a front mid-engine car in balance. Oh, that's the thing you don't want to do. We'll stay over here. You don't have to get... Oh, you don't have to do much steering input to get this thing to rotate at the moment because the tyres are so boiling hot on the right hand side. You only have to twitch. And it wants to swing around on you. Where's it going to be when we come back? Oh, we nearly took Crikes out. So it looks like we're going to have potentially... Oh. Two more laps, one more lap. Right, this should be the last lap. Oh no, 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 don't do it now. Oh, here he comes, he's in the radar. Means he's close if he's in the radar. He couldn't have timed it any better, could he? Last lap. We really clipped that curb hard and we were up on two wheels. And we were siders all the way through the braking zone. And we got back markers as well. It could get really spicy now. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Crikes has gone! Don't celebrate. I've got to celebrate the win. I knew if we caught the back markers, it was going to cause an issue. And the back markers didn't do anything wrong. The guy was recovering and just couldn't get going. I had to go one way. I think Crikes tried to go the other way and the back marker kind of saw me and panicked. Woo! It's another win. So that's 2 wins there, I think. 2 out of 5, not bad for Matt. Craig. Little puff of dust. 180 miles an hour this thing does. He can't go around a corner. He can do 180 miles an hour. I think he can just do above that. I think he can do nearly 190 if you push it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kevin. We're not going to be able to do it because you can't get around these corners quick enough. But I think it's capable of doing about 190 if I remember. Let's see what we get. Oh no, it won't do 190. I was right the first time, 180. Ah, woo! That was a lot of fun. That was really tricky. Matt, you have single make on. Can we drive other cars? No, because it's not multi-class. Sergio, hello. What a second. Did you pick up the pieces, did you, Sergio? Well done. Great work, everybody. Right, what are we doing next? Anybody got a request for a combo? As long as it's not a DLC car, we can do anything. Peter, do you want anything in particular? Sergio? Pills? First one to give me a decent combo in chat. Tom, you can't have GT1 2005 because they're DLCs. You can't believe it. Pills, what a mess. Crikes, a mistake on a wheel is like 4/10 lost. A mistake on a controller is 1.2 seconds gone. Group C at Monaco. Don't tempt me. I don't think we can because the grid slots, but for giggles, what's the time? Because I have got to stop at a decent hour today. No, we can't have Azure, aka Monaco. Trucks at Monaco. We can't have Monaco. Slavi's car at Nords, please, says Peter Smith. We can do Nords if you want, but it doesn't normally make a good like race in the time that we got available. You know what? We're going Alton Park, and we're going to go classic, and we're going to go. You know what we're going to do? I may regret this, but we're going to go Formula 3. There you go. Decision made. I was going to get the randomizer up and running again, but then I thought, no, let's go to Alton Park. Right, no tangling wheels, gang. Video game guy, I don't think your system will show any drop in performance because you're limited on the FPS and the resource hike is less than it's already limited to. Yeah, but what's remarkable, video gamer guy, is I was running a locked 90 FPS last week, and I've unlimited it and I'm still getting 90 FPS. So I don't think the FPS is being locked properly. I think I should be getting more than that. I think I should be getting about 120. After lap 1, I should be getting about 120 FPS. So I think there's a bit of a hiccup on the frame restraint at the moment. I will look into it. We'll leave it as it is for this week, and then maybe I'll look at it on Friday when I got a bit more time. But the fact that, if you look at my stats, my task manager and the resources, that tells me that I can be running. I could looking at the stats now, I could run AMS2, everything on Ultra. There's so much overhead to be had. Tom, Caterhams at Adelaide. Actually, that's not a bad shout, but we did Caterhams at the start. Sergio, another great shout. Road Atlanta. Love Road Atlanta. We might. What's the time? We're in race number 6, are we? And it's this may be the last one, everybody. I don't think we're going to get to race number 7 today. We'll see. We'll see what time we finish this one. Let's get it on the go. Crikes, I'm so dead in this car, but I'm excited. Video game guy, I bet you get a resource drop if you unlimit the performance. My CPU was 60% and GPU 50% when I dropped. So I think yours will be similar after that. Well, the thing is, what are you limiting it? Are you limiting the frame rate in NVIDIA, or are you limiting it in game? Because you can't do both either, because it conflicts. Sergio being second again. He's run on high. I'll stick my thoughts in a message to you anyway. Yeah, cheers, video gamer guy. It's naturally maxing, so I don't set a limit, so there's no bottleneck. Interesting. It's like the way the graph's behaving now in the menu, when what it's actually doing is loading all the textures in the background. Oh dear, excuse me. And what would be really interesting as well is if the that frame rate, the hit that I was getting, if it clears itself in this race. Right, have we got a setup? Oh, we have got a setup. I don't know whether it's any good for Alton Park. Probably not. Right, Alton Park is a particular favourite of mine. And the other problem is I don't get to read chat very often at Alton Park because there's not much of a straight. I really want Riser to really focus some time on this F3. I'm convinced after all the Formula 1 cars that are so good in AMS2 and a lot of the historic Formula 1 cars, I'm convinced if they spent a nice amount of time on this F3 car, they could get it to be one of the best F3 cars. The best one at the moment is the is it the RSS F3 car in Assetto Corsa original. And I also can't wait for Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato to start filling up with some more open wheelers as well. See, it just does that. It's got this odd behaviour on the rear axle, and it's almost like it's, oh, I forgot which version we're on. It's almost like it's bottoming out on the bump stop or something, or going past the bump stop on just on the rear axle though. I mean, it is night and day better than it ever used to be, but it's still not what you expect it to do. The other problem you're up against is it is a Brazilian version of the Formula 3. So, not getting to see those boys race very often is the actual problem, not the problem of it being a Brazilian F3 car. But we don't know what it's all based on, and if it compares to European Formula 3 cars or even American Formula 3 cars. You would think they're very similar. There can't be that many Formula 3 manufacturers out there. Ooh, flat through Lakeside into Shout. See, just an odd twitch that you get through there. Kind of pendulum swingy kind of wiggle. FIA, F3 series run the same chassis and standards. Yeah, but is it FIA, the Brazilian Formula 3, from about 8 years ago? Well, no, it's, yeah, about 8 years ago, I think, this one. Oh, there it goes. It's just not the same kind of feel. How do you explain it? The way it lets go, you would expect it to be similar to some of the Formula 1 cars, but it's just not. Oh, I backed out way too much there. The frame rate's back, everybody. That's why I'm convinced there's some kind of... It's not a RAM, because the RAM hasn't changed at all, so it's almost like a folder sitting on the system somewhere that gets filled up with some kind of data and then gets released. And if it doesn't empty at the right time, I get this frame rate slowdown. It's a really bizarre... Look on, no, we caught it. And we didn't invalidate. How the heck did we get away with that one? That's quite remarkable. Are you driving this one, Peter? I can't see you in the leaderboard. So, when you've got a spare hand, if you're driving, who in chat is up for a bit of Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato tomorrow afternoon? Just for a few hours. Extra brave! Whoa, we just about held on. We carried the momentum again in time. We are right on the edge. Oh! I think we got more time in us, you know. I'm just not being quite brave enough through a couple of the sections. That's invalid. No need to lift that. There we go. It's really hard to explain. That actually feels more of a tyre let go in a strange way than what it was doing before. What it was doing before, you could feel it load up on the suspension. This is going back to like version 1.4, maybe 1.5. But what you'd feel is the back end really heavily load up on the rear suspension, outside rear. And then you would feel through the force feedback, you'd feel a sudden dip, and it felt either like the tyre was coming off the rim, that kind of feeling, a sudden loss, or it was leaning on the bump stop and then going through the bump stop. That's the only way I can describe it in car terms. But now it's not giving you that same loading up feel, but it's still having that sudden drop. And I've got plenty of slow-mo footage from Donington Park of the Formula 3 cars for the last 2 years going through practice sessions and leaning on tyres and suspension, and they don't have that sudden snap. They only have the sudden snap when they do something daft or something breaks on the car. That felt good. Big correction there. Oh, he wants to go again. This would be a nice lap if we could keep it going. Oh, we lost 2 tenths. We were too cautious going into Knickerbrook. And we were too optimistic through there. Oh no. one more lap. Come on. Oh, yeah, that was messy as well. Carried a lot more speed though. Right, come on now. No excuses. A lot smoother and more progressive on the throttle that time on the exit of shout. Don't try too hard for the rest of the lap, just carry this time with you. Don't overdrive it. We lost 3/10 again. I'm chickening out through there. That's frustrating. It's going to be close. I was really pushing the limits through there. Oh, look how close it is. On for a low 24. Till I got cut. Yeah. Going from the back, I have no confidence in this car whatsoever, says Peter. I presume it is, or the FIA would have sued them as they own the rights. Particularly hence GB3, GB4 now, yeah. Well, I don't know whether... This is the other thing. Some countries don't respect copyright and trademarks. China are famous for ignoring all of that. That's why they do so many replica Rolls Royces and BMWs. The rear is really hard to keep together on a controller. I have like 1 second in it, but you can't breathe. Yeah. Oh, Laurie is in AMS2 game chat. Laurie is a regular racer with the Slipstream gang on a Wednesday, Friday and a Sunday. They Slipstream on Discord, link down below, run 3 championships races a week, and if we're in the middle of a championship, we tend to run a fun race at least on one of those days. Because of my tech issues, I have not been able to organise the Friday championship as quick as I'd have liked. So, but we will. I'm gonna do that, you know. Don't copy me. I'll probably just completely broken my setup. Yeah, I was hoping to get the Friday Championships up and running over on Slipstream in January, but with the tech issues I've been having, it's just been not possible to get everything sorted. Adding 1 click of rear downforce because it's over if I get it. Right, keep an eye on the time. 45 seconds, everybody now. There is a slight lag on YouTube, so you may be a little bit behind. F5 or refresh YouTube to get a more up to date. There's normally around a 10 second buffer delay on YouTube when you're watching a live stream, and that's kind of standard. Sometimes it can be better, sometimes worse. Right, I'm going to ready up on the 2 or the 1 second, so ready up everybody. The reason I wait till the last second is give everybody a chance to ready up, also give everybody a chance to tweak their setups if they need to. Here we go. And it flushes out any synchronization issues that we might sometimes have. Whoa! It snapped so bad when I changed the second. Oh, there's been a big crash. Exit of turn 1. Now's our chance to run away as fast as we possibly can because the fast boys will be gaining. We are on very chilly tyres. That must have been Quakes that took a hit and rotated on the exit of turn 1, and I think with somebody else as well. And we're away. Right, let's look who's behind us. Right, Pills is capable of catching, Gravy Legs, Video Gamer Guy, Hamburger, DeVivo, they're all capable of catching me. So we need to capitalise on this escape. Tyres are still chilling. I must say, this is pretty good track for this car. So this is indeed last orders, everybody. Sorry, it's going to be slightly shorter than it normally is. Needs must. We normally get to at least 4 hours. We won't be that far off. We're only going to be like 20 minutes, 15 minutes short of what we normally do. Bottoming out a little bit. Car could have been lifted. Getting micro stutters again. And frame rate's holding steady at the moment. Very good round there, bottom of Cascades. Really need to build a gap while we can. Is it that bad at the back, Sergio? I'm sorry. You've either got to qualify right at the front, like top 7, top 8, and get a really good start and hopefully not get mullered from behind, or go from the back and count to 10, or 5 or 10, and then get going, and then hopefully the carnage is cleared by the time you get there. Well, obviously not everybody can do that, because somebody's got to be in the middle. But once you learn the good drivers, you know you can have a decent race. Like Tomo, Gravy Legs, Pills, Video Gamer Guy, even DeVivo, who hasn't been with us that many times. He does come and go. Mayor, Peter Smith. There's so many now in the lobby that you can have really close racing with. And as long as you're all not too elbows out. Nice to meet you, and thanks for the good race. No worries, Sergio. The good races are getting more and more often now, as long as you put yourself in the right position. Thanks for joining us, Sergio. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, we actually found an apex that time. And again, miracles happen. Tomorrow will be a set of course at Evo. And then Thursday we're back in Automobilista 2 and do slightly shorter races. And it's slightly more fun on a Thursday. With a longer race it tends to be a little bit more serious. Where are they going to be when they get there? Oh, he's had me off. Little tiny shoulder bump. Ah, no! I've been mugged! I'm not standing for that. Somebody else is going to have the back marker in a minute. Oh, he's pulled off to the side. That's not very nice. I get mullered. Right. In theory, we should have some decent racing now. Good job we had that gap. We'd be so far behind by now. Oh, 3 wide again. Oh, I'm on the grass. Oh. Can't do bump drafting, mate. Whoa, he's come back. Switchback. I'm getting stutters and he's got the slipstream. Now, they were really slow through here the last time round. Close racing, here we go. If you're still there, Sergio, this is the kind of stuff you can have. Oh, there's a bit of a bomb. Well done, Gravy Legs. Great driving. It caught me out actually because he closed the door, which was kind of within his rights, but I was alongside a little bit. But Gravy's got good awareness. Oh, we were slow through there. He's gone. Oh, Tomo, no! I am sweating buckets, where I'm going to have quickest lap. The slipstream was so strong down the hill into Nickbrook, and it is again, they're gaining. Oh, she was so twitchy through there. 5 minutes left. They're battling behind. Video Gamer Guy and Gravy Legs are swapping positions. Out of turn 1, I think that was. It might have been during turn 1. Gamer guy pulling a gap from Gravy Legs. Pilsy's battling hard as well. I'm just getting a bit of frame rate drop again. Ooh, proper sketchy through there again. Proper concentration mode again. Mistake. Gonna cost us dearly. Keep your footing, Matt. Keep your footing. Oh, big hole there. Oh, Video Gamer guy positioned himself lovely. I just was determined to carry as much speed through Knickerbrook as possible. Right, the chase is on. My turn to have slipstream. Oh no, too much curb. Told you there's going to be one of those in the race. Oh, we're going to get mugged again. Oh, not much room for two. There's definitely not room for two through this bit. Guy, I don't think we touched, but the way your car reacted made it look as if we did. If we did, I'm really sorry. It didn't look like it from my angle that we touched.
You can't park there, Dave.
We're definitely not going to catch Video Gamer guy. I am dripping with sweat. Another great race. Two very, very heavy and silly mistakes from me. Boys behind pushing so hard. Thanks, Lapper. Styled it out. Oh, well done, video gamer guy. Some weirdo in second. Guy Davino, you did so well. I'm so sorry if we did make contact. If you watch the live stream back, I wasn't close to you, but your car reacted. So a bit of netcode, I'm guessing. Ooh, I might save the replay just to check it. So apologies, guy, if it did happen. Great, wanted to go around the outside, but wasn't precise enough with the steering. Well done, video gamer guy. Yeah, really good racing. But it just shows it, if you're from the back and you've got pace, or you can be at the front with the quick boys, you can have some really nice racing. But obviously, somebody's got to be in the middle of the pack. And that's where a lot of the carnage is. Pills enjoyed it over on Game Chat as well. Look at the state of my car. Let's get the mechanics to clean that. Sorry, Guy. I'm pretty certain we didn't make contact, but I will save the replay and have a look at it tomorrow. What did it feel like to you, Guy? Fun stuff. Tomo balls. I don't think I would have. It's still gutting my hopes ended like that. Well done, VGG, indeed. You had super pace, unlucky spin indeed. Just a small rod, no bigger. Oh dear. Excellent stuff. We've had some really good races there. I'm really happy with that. I know it's kind of mixed bag up and down the pack, but very entertaining for anybody who was tuned in to watch. We had a nice crowd watching today, so I think we put on a pretty decent show for everybody, and I'm immensely proud of all of you. Fantastic community. Thank you to everybody who made the decision to tune in. I would have really hoped to have seen a few more likes than that. I've noticed when I finish this stream, I sometimes dip in and out of other people's streams, and I noticed that their concurrent viewers moderate to high, but not compared to the size of their channels, and the like rate is very low. So it doesn't cost much, and if you do want to support your content creators, your preferred content creators, just give them a like. It doesn't take much. I always jump into chat and encourage likes and chat and stuff like that. Had some good racing, said Crikes. Too many mistakes from me, but had a bit of a relearning to do. You did on that controller. Brino came from the back too, Peter. Peter, 9th. I'll take 5th. Excellent. Well done. Yeah, well done, Peter, because you were struggling with that car a little bit. You weren't feeling it. My pleasure, Brino. You know it is. So tomorrow, 3:30, 4-ish UK afternoon time, we'll be doing some Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato. The thumbnail's done and ready. I've just got to test the live stream and make sure it works. And then on Thursday we will be doing more AMS2. So join us for that. And you guys have been awesome. You know what I'm going to say next? I'm going to end it as I always traditionally do. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And until the next one, let's be careful out there, everybody. Take care of one another. Catch you all later.